Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. This offense. They're going to run it. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it second and medium. Gonna run it. It's Toppins. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Here's the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Extending the play now. Looks like NC State will have the first down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring it down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. On the move, looking deep. Catch made down inside the 15. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. NC State lines up 1st and goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. They're going to run it here. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Here we go, Chris. Early in the game, opening drive. This is a big decision and really an opportunity to send a message for this offense. Do you go for this close to the goal line and make that statement, or do you settle for 3?
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Pickup teams on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Hey, it's a 1st down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the 1st down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll feed the back again. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, the pass is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally.
I'm a fucking idiot. I don't even know why I threw that. I just lost, bro. That's fucking stupid. I always do dumb shit. That was the dumbest shit I could have ever done. So stupid of me, bro. Oh my god. How do I always sell? I wasn't ball good at all.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Testing the right side here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
NC State 7, UCLA 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught quickly. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Third down out of the shotgun. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, UCLA. He just sprints into the end zone. A punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? He eludes the rush. Gets some space around the 30. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Catch made, a lot of space now. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down play call, and the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanted to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He's running out of time here. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Going to try to use his legs here. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 43-yard attempt. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Now it's second down here. Takes the handoff again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Critical third down play for this offense right here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Tight end couldn't even get off to fucking run the RPO route right. That's fucking insane, bro, because it was open. Nigga got stuck like a bitch. Oh my God, of course. Of course he gets stuck. Makes no sense. I should have known better.
He'll field the punt.
Should have known better. That's fucking insane, bro. God.
So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane. Pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And he's got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Gives it to the back. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They're going to run the option. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. Minna's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Locates the tight end. It's complete.
Come on, switch onto that tackle, bro.
Big gain.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Tailback takes the handoff again. It tests the middle but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
The defense came out ready to go on that 2nd down and short. No chance for the offense And that'll bring up third down.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
The Bruins pick up enough yardage for a first down. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Incomplete.
That's crazy, bro. We overthrowing wide open touchdowns. That's crazy. They're giving you the game, bro. That's crazy. I got the best quarterback in the game right now. It makes no sense, bro.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. Drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the senior making it.
And I blame the wide open throw touchdown, man. That shit blows my mind, bro.
Usually it's the guys on the edge.
God, we've been having that connection all year. That's our best play, the deep ball, and we can't even connect it when it's open.
So the coach will decide.
It's tough, bro. It's fucking tough.
Out comes the field goal unit. The attempt from 47 yards.
Oh my God, of course, bro. Of course, like this is the shit I'm saying. It makes no sense. We had a free 7 game. We had a free 7. We had a free 7. And we leave with 0. When you play good teams, man, you gotta we gotta capitalize on 3 points. And we don't. It's something we don't do. Makes no sense, bro. I mean, Paulo, great play. Ran the ball a bunch of times. I had him impressed. I knew exactly what to do. But
offense getting set.
The game don't want to reciprocate.
Quarterback drops back, and he lobs it deep down the middle.
Thank you. I was about to say, you got to give me something, bro.
Complete would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down.
Y'all got to get him. Thank you, man. Fuck.
And the junior
I thought he was really about to run out of that shit.
Well, let's face it. They dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
Let's stop this shit defense.
And fourth down,
Fuck, bro.
Here.
How many more times do I got to go through this shit?
And it's taken at the 25. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out.
They make it so hard to juke now. Like, I swear to God.
That's a solid gain in return. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Which offense can get it going first?
I really hate that we missed that free touchdown. Man, we got off that ball so filthy.
And a nice
And give me the first.
there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot down.
Here we go. Good pickup, everybody.
The Bruins are moving quickly down the field.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
A solid run, good for first down yardage.
Catch the ball, Bean. How is that nigga? He's going to switch on to the DB and run with him stride for stride. It's crazy. He still get the pass. fuck. That's crazy. That's crazy. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that.
Defense not pressing this time. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did. And then he
motherfucker stays in blitz man, bro.
Ball handed off. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Stays in that blitz man, bro. It's so fucked.
Great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the
Okay, he's running by niggas, but yeah, I feel like they was fucking. He was set on
those guys do well.
And the Bruins looking to keep this drive moving.
Look at this, man. Never seen this.
Now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side.
Look at, hey, this, bro, they play great defense, though. I saw his corner see the running back come out of the flat and be ready for that. I need niggas like that on my team, bro. Like, the other shit, bro, that shit ain't gonna cut it no more, bro.
And he'll set up to throw.
He's ready. They're ready on those fucking flats, bro.
But he's just short of a first down.
They're ready on those motherfucking flats.
NC State 13, UCLA 7.
He's ready on those
Begin
motherfucking
the quarter with
flats,
a
bro.
crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down.
I hope it's open.
Try and muscle for the first down.
Here we go, Quan. That's a big dog, Quan.
But it's past the line to gain.
Coaches told us in the
Keep fighting, Quan.
meetings they love this back's mixture of
Good block,
speed
5-5. I
and
like
power.
it.
We know about
Good
the
pancake.
speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The Bruins have first and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket.
Down.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes
We try to take what we could get, bro.
and turns it into positive yards.
Take what we could get.
Before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Take what you could get. Get out
Looking
there.
to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Got space.
Oh, Bloods, you gotta get in there,
At the
nigga.
1 yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Nut the
Well,
fuck
there
up,
you go.
nigga.
You saved your best scramble today for a bit of a situation.
Beast, you gotta get in,
the fourth
nigga. That shit
quarter,
ain't
and you pick up
acceptable.
the first. I mean, you don't want to use that.
And he
Good shit,
runs
Ty.
in for the score.
Good shit,
Touchdown,
Ty.
Bruins.
Always trust you.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The BAT is up and good. They take a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
NC State 13.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And for NC State will take over first and 10.
Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here.
There you go. Good shit. I love it.
Him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll hand it off.
We go.
Just a few yards, the defense swarming to the football. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move.
I swear that pass that he does, that shit's money. I don't know how the fuck he throws that little rainbow ball so fucking perfect for him to run under that. That shit is crazy.
By the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this
That
offense.
shit is insane. He does that shit perfect every time.
Another chunk play.
He's the only nigga I've ever seen do that.
They'll keep it on the ground.
95, you're right there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have
Right there.
to be successful.
Come on.
Solid gain.
Standing fucking still.
Get ready for that next play.
Oh my god, bro. Y'all niggas gotta really nut up, bro. Come on. Come on. Fourth quarter, nut the fuck up. I know y'all niggas is tired, bro. Come on.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again.
It's a big fucking dog stay, bro.
Short of the line to gain. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone.
Dude, ain't no way, bro. This nigga's throwing lobs on a drag. Come on. We're giving him that? We're giving him that? He throws a lob on a drag on the money. Get the fuck out of here.
Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Missing tackles. Okay. I can't even see who I'm switching on to because I don't know why. Like,
NC State has moved into the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. He's got some room.
Hey, but he don't fumble, man. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. This nigga could do it all, huh? This nigga could do it all, huh?
Keep it on the ground.
He could do it all, huh? He could do it all, huh?
It's a loss of 2.
Don't fumble, throw fucking perfect drag routes on a lob pass. Okay, let's do it.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense.
I mean, fuck, bro. It gets to a fucking point, dude. For real, it really does get to a point.
They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line.
It really gets to a point, bro.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Gets to a fucking point, bro. This shit is bullshit.
Here in the fourth quarter, they must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back.
Oh, that's me. That's me. That nigga ran a quick ass little fucking route. I was worried about the other knee. But we didn't get no pressure. I was expecting to get pressure right there. We didn't get no pressure.
To put a touchdown on the board, they take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that
pressure, but we could not get pressure.
What if they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? And he drops back in the gun.
Shit.
It's incomplete. The try fails, and the lead remains 5 points. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Bro, I can never break one because I'm always getting chased down by a lineman. The linemen be chasing me the fuck down, dog, every time. Every fucking time. That was an accident. That was such an accident. That was such an accident. It's not even close to what I was trying to fucking do.
This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's looking to
That nigga's a bitch, bro. Oh, God. Stop fucking clicking off the fucking tackle, bro. You're so lame for that. That shit was so lame.
Trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The Bruins starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man.
The catch.
Route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant.
He could challenge. How is it's less than 2 minutes? How can he challenge that?
Now you got a real chance.
How can he challenge that?
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Come to the line for second down and very short now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air.
No, wrong button. I can't see my buttons, and that's fucking with me.
And it brings up a third down.
That shit is fucking with me. I can't see my buttons, bro. Oh my God.
From a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
So incomplete pass on second down sets up a 3rd and inches. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And now in the final couple minutes here,
he can't
and the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Come on.
He's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to that time.
How does that? What is he doing? He's guarding nothing.
If he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection.
That was guarding straight nothing.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down.
Great. 71. You just stopped, bro. What are you doing? You just stopped. You just fucking stopped. Dude, God, bro, we couldn't get anything this game. I feel like anything that I wanted, we could not fucking get.
Definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't.
Oh my God, bro. We had to really work for this fucking. Jesus Christ, bro. Makes no fucking sense.
Defense is coming after him.
Come on. We can't get any jump balls. We can't get any contested catches. Jesus Christ, bro. I feel like that was the one I should have got right there. He jumped. His other DB didn't jump. I was like, fuck me, bro. GG's, bro. It's crazy. I'll be losing these games on God, bro. We had a couple free touchdowns. We dropping contested passes. God, bro, this makes no sense how I keep losing these motherfucking games, dog. Makes no sense, bro.
This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
This makes no sense, bro. I've never seen some shit like. We just don't have the guys, bro. We don't got guys, nigga. We don't got guys that can catch the fucking contested catches, bro. I don't got guys, bro.